The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jaden McDaniels.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court, and it's Van Vliet in at point guard. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Now here's Brooks. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Houston. Conley against Van Vliet. And Conley with the 3.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
The 3, Smith. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Conley against Van Vliet. The shot by Conley, no good. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Now here's Brooks. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Edwards. 4-point game. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Şengün finds Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Conley with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Conley passes to Gobert. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Conley passes to Randall. Here's Edwards. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Green for three. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. All right, let's use this time to see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA, and see the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. Number 1, Houston.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Conley. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. DiVincenzo on the wing. Whitmore defending. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for Mike Conley. Now here's Green. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. No good. Unable to win this run.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Here's Whitmore outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Now here's Randall. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Randall.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Eason. Off the mark there with a three. The Timberwolves lead by 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Alperen Şengün out there with Green. Then there's Amen Thompson, then it's Shepard, and it's Whitmore in at the 3. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Over Şengün. Rebounded by Green. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Now here's Ingles. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Yep, that one goes. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seem to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Shot's good by Thompson.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Eason's checked in for Houston. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Shepard. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Shepard for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the take. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. Dillingham's checked in for McDaniels. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepard. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Reed, a screen on VanVleet. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5. VanVleet, pass to Eason. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün from behind the arc. Reed with the rebound. Ooh, poked away. Şengün with it, picked up by Reed. Here's Smith. Shoots over Reed. Smith no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. There's Thompson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Eason. Both free throws good from Thompson.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
With the fadeaway. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one's off.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And Houston making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Now here's Van Vliet, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Portland.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Conley up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Randle, pass to Edwards. And here's Conley. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Gobert. Tries again. And there it is for him. Randle's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Smith. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Randle against Smith. Randle can't hit. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniel's checked in. Landale's checked in for the Rockets. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. McDaniels from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Randle, pass to Conley. Back to Randle. Launches a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Landale. Knocked loose. Now here's Edwards. Given 8 points now. Picked by Gobert. Takes a 3. That shot off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think of Houston. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Wow, what a pretty dribble move by Julius Randle. That handle is tight.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Sent back.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Here's Green for the lead. In close. Green puts it in.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards has got 10.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, the tops. Look out.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's use this break to have a look at the best defensive teams this season, according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, Houston.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Smith with it. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Now Conley. And he lobs it up. Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifled tower with the score.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Here's Randle, following the score by Houston, hits the 3-pointer.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Green, the pass to Smith. Good D by Gobert. Şengün with a steal. Smith finds Van Vliet. Now here's Brooks. On the wing, Green. Back to Brooks. Pass to Smith from the arc. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Here's Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Rockets trail. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. For Minnesota, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Edwards. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Lets it fly. Randall pulls down the board. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Finished off the break. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Outside Edwards. Van Vliet against Conley. The 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Houston.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Smith penetrating.
Yeah, we're seeing some of that potential everyone is talking about with Smith. Just a talented offensive player.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Smith. The 3, Randall. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Şengün finds Smith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Smith passes to Green. The flush! Jalen Green. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Green's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Amin Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. And here are the Rockets now. Following the score by Minnesota. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. Lineout's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. And Green comes to help. DiVincenzo finds Ingles. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
Tipped away. Pass to Green. And here is Thompson, covered by Alexander Walker. Eason with the ball. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Ingles. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. Green with the defensive effort. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Green. Off target with the three. The three, DiVincenzo nails it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 8 points. It could go. The shot off that time. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Green out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's Alperen Sengun. Then it's Thompson, and it's Shepard in at the point. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Back to Green. Three-pointer. And Houston, another three. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Counted.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Houston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Whitmore. This one for three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Alexander Walker. They set the pick. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his first foul. Garza's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dozier comes in for Ingles. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Here's Garza off the inbound. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Pass to Sengun. Reed brings the double. Here's Whitmore. Clock at 6. Here's Shepard. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota's going 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for Dozier. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepard. The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
And Minnesota making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tate's checked in for Eason. And he misses all 3. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men doors.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Now here's Tate. And the basket by VanVleet.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's VanVleet. Knocks it loose. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Offensive board. And here's Green from the arc.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. No one covering.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
The Rockets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And it's stolen by VanVleet. Oh, Green with a strong take. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Smith finds Şengün. Doubled by Randall. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off the pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Edwards can't hit.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Smith passes to VanVleet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has a earned. He's fearless, he's tough, there's nothing not to like. Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
The free throw drops for Randall.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
VanVleet with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Good on the bucket. VanVleet's gotten 4 this quarter.
Fred VanVleet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
Outside Edwards. It's a mark. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
VanVleet finds Şengün. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Oh, my. What a play from the young fella. Jabari Smith comes through in the clutch.
Edwards, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brooks from outside knocks it down from distance. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Houston has possession. And it's VanVleet off the drive. And he makes it on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Van Vliet. And that one drops. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Fred Van Vliet.